Okay. I need to live tweet. Bro, I dented my fucking monitor because I was being stupid while drunk the other night. I threw something at my camera because I thought it'd be funny for a bit. And then I hit my monitor, and I dented a portion of my monitor, so they're just like... There's like a small, like, cube of, dead pixels. Just in, like, the upper, like, middle of my monitor that I have to fucking stare at for a while. And it's just there. Which isn't ideal. Okay, I have these, like, new earrings, and I don't think I can comfortably wear them while wearing headphones. Actually, yes, I can. Live tweeting, because I'm... Okay. It looks good, it looks good, it looks good. I haven't been streaming though as often as I'd want to, but it happens. But we're here tonight and we're gaming. Like literally like the last thing I played was this game. Okay. I just have to remember... I just have to remember exactly which, there we go. I just have to remember exactly what we were doing. And the buttons I want to press. But it's pretty easy, because we just have to, press... There we go. Bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Let's return to the SSS and ask Chief Sergey if he has any advice for us. Okay, so I just have to go back and talk to the guy. What's my zoom button? Okay, it's left trigger in this game. I just like, I just like brain out and forget sometimes. There. And we got all of these stuff. All done. Can I rest in my bed? I can rest in my bed. Let's go. Yeah, but I've been really busy, so I haven't been like going live all that much recently, but it's been a vibe. So let's just get into things, shall we? Ugh, you're back already? Managed to stop those delinquents? Well, about that, we think this situation might be a bit more complicated than expected. Hmm? How so? Lloyd explained everything they learned to Chief Sergey. Interesting. Chief? Alright. I'll leave everything concerning this case to you lot, then. Wait, what? What do you mean by that exactly? Whether you're willing to continue the investigation is entirely up to you. You won't be getting into any info about or vouch out of me either. You'll have to dig for it on your own. How are we supposed to... If I told you to stop the investigation, would you follow orders? What? The Mafia being involved in this case already overcomplicates things. And as your supervisor, the most logical step for me is to order you to close the case immediately. Now, is that what you want me to do? No. If we gave up now, it'd just leave a bad taste in my mouth. Randy's right, especially after learning as much as we have. I agree as well. Well, I suppose if you naive kids slipped up and got yourselves hurt on my watch, I'd have a hard time sleeping at night. So I'll do you a favor and introduce you to a trusted consultant of mine. A consultant? Can't read that word for some reason. Sergey handed over a business card to Lloyd. Grimwood Law Office. Something about that name rings a bell. It's located over on West Street. Run by a lawyer named Ian. Big bearded guy. Oh, near the bakery, right? I remember talking to him a couple of times when I lived in the area. I've heard of him too. Mr. Grimwood mainly provides legal consultations to corporations and other businesses, right? Though I believe he also offers his services to ordinary citizens too. That's right. Between his beard and his build, that guy's almost looks like a bear. Some people have taken to calling him Grizzly Rain. I'm sure he's got loads of info on the Mafia. Who knows? He might even have new intel that even the CPD doesn't know. Really? That is quite impressive. Just what kind of guy is this lawyer? You'll find out when you meet him. I've spoken with him previously about the SSS-related matters. I'll at least hear you out if you tell him you're with the Special Support Section. I figured if nothing else, this will be a good opportunity for you to go introduce yourselves. Understood? We'll go check in with him. West Street is just around the corner. Everyone okay with paying this law office a visit? Of course. Shall we head out? I've been excited to like keep playing this game for a while. I just like I don't know, I've been excited to continue playing this game. I believe I can just get to West Street by going over here, right? There's a chest down there. I just don't know how to get there. And like every building here matters too. It's super cool. Like everything is important in this game. Like every location is important. I just really like it. I felt the way in Sky too. It just like Trails in the Sky was a lot more linear in where we were going. Grimwood Law Office. I believe this is the place. Yeah, I've seen his owner around the neighborhood before. I had no idea he was such a prestigious lawyer though. Well then, Mr. Grimwood, I'm sure we'll speak again in the near future. Of course, I'll be here. Can't your division do anything more than solve this, though? I wish you'd think a little more about how this will impact the citizens. Currying favor with the populace is not my responsibility, if you'll excuse me. Huh, you four. Is something the matter? I see. So you're those pups that Sergey decided to adopt. Come again? Hold on, that badge. You work for the CPD too? Who I am isn't important to you. I imagine you're to speak with Mr. Grimwood about something. Whatever it is, I hope you don't intend on wasting his time. Unlike you useless rookies, he's a busy man. Excuse me? Rude! Rude! Get the fuck out of here, asshole! What was his problem? He looked like a detective from one of the investigative divisions. He appeared to be the arrogant type. Maybe, but I get the feeling Specs there can hold on his own. Did you notice the weapon strapped under his left arm? Wait, he had a weapon? I didn't even see it! Impressive observation, Randy. I detected it with my sensors. He carried a large handgun. Military grade, I believe. Yeah, sounds about right. Dang, guys. You two are amazing. It was nothing. I just managed to catch it out of the corner of my eye. More importantly, should we not head inside and greet the lawyer? Oh, right. I'm sure he's very busy, but we should still go ahead and introduce ourselves. Forget something, detective? Oh, pardon me. I mistook you all for someone else. Welcome to the Grimwood Law Office. How can I help you today? Oh, Know the old Beck. If you have a question, ask away. You four look quite young. Have you gotten in some trouble with loans? Or perhaps you're looking to open business together. Come now, ask me anything. No, sir, it's nothing like that. This guy's got a lot of energy for an old man. So this is the famous Grizzly Grim. I see the rumors are true. Hold on. Well, I've taken a closer look. I can't help but feel I've seen you somewhere before, young man. Are you one of the kids that used to live in this neighborhood? Wow, you remember me. That's right. I lived in one of the apartment complexes here about 3 years ago. Allow me to properly introduce myself. My name is Lloyd Bannings. So you did live here. Yes, that explains why you look so familiar. Wait. Bannings? Then, could you be Guy Bannings' younger brother? Yeah, I am. You knew my brother then? More than just knew him, we... Never mind. I suppose you're here to discuss something important. Come on in. You can fill me in on the details once you take a seat. Oh, but where are my manners? I'm Ian Grimwood, lawyer and head of this law firm. Dude, he's cool. He seems like a homie. I like him. I see. I was wondering when I would meet the special support section that Sergey told me he was putting together. Ah, yes. Now that I think about it, I read an article in the Crossbell Times about you. You certainly showed diligence and spunk right out the gate, didn't you? Oh, yeah. I sure took some liberties with that article. So Guy's younger brother is a police officer now, too. My, how wonderful. I can only imagine this is Adeuce's will. Mr. Grimwood, can I ask what your relationship was with my brother? Well, the same one I expect you and I will now have. Guy used to drop by occasionally to share and exchange all sorts of information with me. As I'm sure you know, he was an incredibly talented detective. So I wager he ended up helping me far more than I was able to help him. Wait a moment. Lloyd, your older brother is a detective? The hell, man? Why didn't you tell us about him? Sorry guys, I guess it just never came up. Besides, Guy is no longer with us. You mean, he was killed in the line of duty. About 3 years ago now. Oh. That explains why you left Crossbell. What happened to Guy was truly tragic. Believe it or not, I've conducted my own investigations into that particular incident. Sadly, any leads that may exist elude me. Is that so? Well, let's put that aside for now. It's not why we've come here today. Mr. Grimwood, we've explained our situation to you. Is there anything you can share with us pertaining to Revach or its recent activities? Revach, huh? There's a name surrounded by nothing but sinister rumors. Illegal dealings with both the Empire and the Republic. The selling of stolen goods, mirror laundering, weapon trafficking, and even operating as the middleman for hiring Jaegers. Oh, that's a name we haven't heard of in a while. I didn't think we were gonna hear that in this game. Those guys are scary. I'd say it's more than likely to take advantage of Crossbell's unique situation to aid them in each and every one of their long list of crimes. What do you mean by unique situation? What he means is, while trade and commerce have grown exponentially over the past few years, Crossbell's political foundation is quickly deteriorating, right? Well put, Crossbellian politics are currently in an extremely fragile state. Tell me about it. My goodness gracious. The majority of politicians choose to align themselves with either the Empire or Republic, and are nothing more than gritty, power-hungry leeches. Even if some kind of legislation to crack down on Revach was proposed, it would never pass. There are simply too many Diet members in their pocket. For real. Damn. Unfortunately, he's correct. The number of Diet members tied to the Mafia is higher than I'd like to admit. That's likely the main reason the police can't touch them. The issue seems quite complicated, or perhaps I am simply still too young to understand. Does this mean Revach can commit any crime they want with no repercussions? No. It hasn't gotten to that point yet. If the government were to turn a blind eye to any obvious crimes on their part, I'm sure it would send Crossbellans and our surrounding nations into an uproar. Therefore, Revach has been very careful to avoid directly interfering with the citizenry's daily lives. However, as long as they don't actually cross that line, the CPD won't lay a finger on them. They've overlooked so many of Revach's smaller crimes that they can't see what they've all added up to. This can't be real. Reality ain't so pretty. Behind all this city's neon lights, there are demons lurking in the shadows. I can only wonder what sort of information is inside those highly classified documents. Anyway, that's essentially all I know about Ravach. However, I wonder if...
しかし、ここ最近、少し風向きが変わってきていてね。まあ、ルバーチェの基礎知識は大体そんなところだが。
I like his Japanese voice a lot, my god. However, I need to mention that the situation with the Mafia has taken a turn. Really? Could you explain? I hear that even the CPD has only just acquired this intel, but apparently a new faction strong enough to oppose Ravach has recently surfaced. And by all accounts, they are quite powerful indeed. A new faction? Surely it's not the Bracer Guild, right? No. This new faction isn't a threat to Ravach just because they're looking to bring them to justice. They're a threat because they're in the same line of business. You see, there's a powerful organization that operates out of the Republic's eastern quarter. And it's already managed to worm its way in the Crossbell. What? You're certain of this? Yes. Previous rumors on this organization turned out to be true, so I have no reason to be skeptical now. See, he's saying organization, and that makes me think Ouroboros. Okay, it's not Ouroboros. If he said Ouroboros, I was gonna fucking freak the fuck out. They're called Heiyue. Just recently, a new commercial unit registered under the name of Heiyue Trading opened for business in the Harbor District. Heiyue? Heiyue? I don't know how to say that. The name certainly seems to be of Eastern origins. If things go south, it mean a war between two organized crime groups. The petty fights we've seen between the street gangs mean nothing compared to that. You're absolutely right. At the very least, there haven't been overt signs of dispute between the two groups just yet. However, I wouldn't be surprised if they began battling each other outside of the public eye. The First Division seems to be keeping a close eye on the whole thing. You don't say. So the man with the glasses who left right when we arrived was... Yes, that was Detective Dudley from the First Division. Coincidentally, he was asking me questions on the same topic. A coincidence, indeed. Lloyd, you went all quiet all of a sudden. Let me guess, you know something. Yeah, I still need time to sort it all out in my head, though. Thank you very much, Mr. Grimwood. Without your help, we wouldn't have been able to find the lead we needed to move forward with our investigation. I'm just glad I could be of assistance. Sergey's always been a tremendous help to me, so personally, I'll be paying for your success. If you ever run into any problems, you're welcome to stop here at any time. Dude, he's a goat! He's the goat! We like that. We like that guy. Ian Grimwood? That guy's awesome. So, what's our next course of action? Should we go back to the SSS building and sort through all the information we've gathered? Good idea. But before we do that, now's the time to wrap up any unfinished business we still have taken care of. If my hunch is about the truth, If my hunch about the truth of these incidents is correct, let's just say we're in for a bumpy ride. Well, we'll just buckle up then, won't we? Anyway, let's head back to base once we've crossed off everything on our to-do list. Sound good? Yes, it does. Let us make haste. Alright, I have enough healing items, so I think I'm okay. We did all of, we grinded everyone to level 6 last time. And, I'm pretty much all set to go. I don't know how to get that treasure chest down there, though. I really want it, but I think it's attached to the geofront. The air conditioner isn't working. I'm gonna... Oh, you're fucked. I don't have air conditioning, so... So, or do they want me to, like, lounge about? Do they just want me... Okay. What's that? A message, maybe. There's a note stuck to the bulletin board. I got some errands to run. Wrap up the case however you see fit. Sergey. Oh, I guess he stepped out. Who wants to bet that he ran away because the case seemed like a pain in the ass? We cannot rule out that possibility. Well, at the very least, we've been given permission to solve this case however we like. So with that in mind, what's our next step? Should we review what we know? Yeah, definitely. Start the meeting, inspect the exclamation mark on the table. Oh, okay, cool. I should be able to emit cold. I agree. Be a personal cooling or heating pad. Let's get this meeting started then. First off, we should review all our info that's relevant to the case. Okay. Dude, this is so cool. Being like a detective is so cool. The incident took place around midnight, 5 days ago. Members of both the Saber Vipers and Testaments were each ambushed by unknown assailants. However, the attacks occurred at 2 different locations, in the city's downtown district, and here. The Testament's members was attacked in the alleyway to the west, and the Saber Viper got messed up in front of Ignis, which is towards the east. In other words, the attacks happened at opposite ends of the area. Exactly. By spacing them this far apart, it prevented each group from immediately learning about the attack on the Order. So, consequently, each group came to the conclusion that they were attacked by the other, which is what we have confirmed today. Yeah, the only answer that makes sense is that there was a third party involved. Unless both groups rehearse their accounts, chances of either group being responsible for attacking the other is pretty slim. Agreed. Based on the evidence so far, it's safe to assume that the attacks were at work of some third party. All we can do now is consider the possibilities and rule out the ones that don't seem feasible. But we already have an idea of who that third party might be, isn't that right, Lloyd? Yeah. They're the ones in control of Crossbell's criminal underbelly, the notorious mafia, Ravach and Company. According to the intel Grace shared with us, someone spotted mafiosos snooping around the downtown district a couple of weeks ago. Unfortunately, we don't have the time to verify the credibility of all that. But for now, let's continue to review the assumption that Ravach was responsible for both attacks. Well, that just brings us to the next question. What was their motive? Exactly. Figuring out the answer to that is crucial. If we can't figure out their motive, we're all the way back to square one. Motive, huh? There's hardly any conflict of interest between the Mafia and the 2 gangs. There must be some line that connects the 3 dots together. I imagine you already have some idea of what that is, don't you, Lloyd? Well, I can't say with absolute certainty, of course, but I think there's at least one thing that might connect these factors. The presence of Heiyue? The only realistic possibilities that come to mind is Heiyue. Alright, our grizzly friend mentioned them, didn't he? It definitely feels like the most likely possibility for now. In that case, though, what about Heiyue connects these 3? In order for them to be connected, there must be some necessity. For example, was it this connection with Heiyue that made the attacks against the 2 gangs unavoidable? Yeah, that would explain everything. Oh? What you thinking? Well, about that necessity Tio mentioned. What do you think Ravach would do if they found out Heiyue was trying to establish a foothold in Crossbell? Well, I imagine they'd build up their forces pronto. Recruit more people, upgrade their weaponry, you know. Ravach should have no problems getting new weapons, given their known smuggling operations. But how do they go about recruiting people? Good question. Normally, you hire Jaegers. But that's unlikely in Crossbell's case, given the scrutiny in the neighboring countries put on us. So as long as the non-aggression pact stands, Erebonian and Calvard would never overlook unauthorized Jaegers entering the state. The 2 Diet factions representing them would likely react the same way too. Oh, that's it! Lloyd, could the Mafia be recruiting the gang members? Hot-blooded and more than less disciplined, I can't think of a more perfect pool of candidates to beef up the Mafia's presence in the city. But there are certain individuals in each gang preventing that, aren't there? Right. I could never see Wazi cooperating with the Mafia, and I doubt Wald would bow down to any kind of authority, even Ravach. He is not the type of person who would allow others to boss him around. So Ravach really is this, and realizes this, and plot to weaken the 2 gangs intended to swoop in later and bag the remaining members. Hell, that must be it. Remember, this is still nothing more than a theory. A game theory! Thanks for watching. All you've done is bring together the facts and try to make sense of them. Aw, look at you being all modest. I think that your analysis of the situation isn't too far off from the truth, Lloyd. Your reasoning was sound and logical. Clearly, your detective certifications were well earned. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Played 13 Sentinels for like 5 hours today. I don't know what that game is. So everyone, our next move should be to explain our theory to those two, don't you think? Those two? Hey, you don't mean... I sure do. Walled Whales and Wazi Hemisphere. Leaders of the Saber Vipers and the Testaments. Station Street, near where the construction materials were stored. Asking me to come here alone in the middle of the damn night. Who do these police brats think they're dealing with? Alright, we have gay guy number 1 over here. Where's gay guy number 2? Is that the last train bound for Calvert? Yes, I believe it was. That was he? Was he? Good evening, Wald. What a beautiful night to bathe in the mystic moonlight, wouldn't you agree? Oh, this is rich. You pretended to be one of those CPD pipsqueaks to catch me off guard. You must think you're so damn clever. Fine, bring it on, pretty boy. You're looking for a fight. I'm more than happy to give you one. Let's end this. You know I'm always up for a bit of late night wrestling. Dude, they're literally fucking! They cannot not be. Oh my god, the sexual tension between these two. It's so real. Yeah, I'm more of a Yuri kind of girl, but I support this yaoi. But alas, I am but a mere guest at this rendezvous. The hell does that mean? You'll see soon. They have just arrived. It's you, punks. Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. Oh no, it's a pleasure to be here. So what's this fun anecdote you've promised to share with us? Well, I don't know if fun is the right word exactly. But I'm sure you'll both find it interesting, at least. Hold the phone. Anecdotes? Fun? What the hell are you two going on about? Oh, Wald, you're such a simpleton. What did you... Surely you remember the incidents that occurred 5 nights ago. They're here to tell us who believe the culprit was, obviously. So this guy, William Afton. The culprit? What do you mean? Impressive deduction, Wazi. I assume you already had your own suspicions. Well, at first, I wondered if one of my members had perhaps acted out of line. But as I started to sort things out, I realized that something was off about the whole situation. That goes for the Saber Viper side, too. Sadly, that's as far as my deductions could take me. I see. That will make explaining things a lot easier, at least. Walled Whales. I know there are still gaps in our theory. Still, would you listen to what we found so far? Fine. Keep it short. Waste a minute of my time and I'll bash that baby face of yours in. He's so bad. And that's what you had to come with the information on hand. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. My, how unexpected. To think that we played right into the Mafia's hands. Does that mean you agree with Lloyd's theory? But of course. After all, Ravach sent some of their agents to visit us already. They asked us to work for them, promising us the moon and stars for our service. Needless to say, I immediately turned them down and sent them on their merry way. Huh, interesting. That settles things with one of them. So, Wald, I assume the Mafia paid you a social call as well? Yeah, about a month ago. They're acting all high and mighty, so I decided to show them what real strength looked like. Sent them packing real fast. Can't believe they actually had the balls to put up a fast one on me like that. Wazi, I'm proposing our duel. First, I gotta warm up by crushing the smug mugs off those mobsters. Oh, wait, you can't. Such a short temper. Calm down, Wald. Acting recklessly will just lead to... The last time was merely a jest, but you really are a simpleton. Say that again. You know perfectly well that you don't stand a chance against the Mafia on your own. Just imagine it. The leader of the Saber Vipers, Walled Whales, waltzing into the Mafia's sights like a pig to slaughter. You won't stand a chance. Shut it. We don't know what will happen until we try. Maybe you could survive. But what about your poor little Vipers? Can they catch bullets with their teeth? What do you propose we do, you bony wise ass? You really expect me just to sit here and swallow the shame of having our men hurt like that, huh? Of course I don't. I believe that only a small part of the Mafia is actually involved in this little scheme. As such, there's no need to take the whole organization on, just a handful of them who have it coming. And I know just the way to get our revenge and ensure they never show their faces in downtown district ever again. I'll require your help though, Wald. You need my help? Hold on, you two. What are you planning? If you do anything to break the law... Oh, relax. If anything illegal happens, you'll be right there to stop it. After all, you're helping too. We're doing what now? Isn't it your responsibility to resolve the conflict brewing in the downtown district? I claim that makes it your obligation to gently persuade the Mafia into leaving all of us down there alone for good. Do correct me if I'm wrong, Lloyd. Well, what exactly is Wazzy talking about? I do not understand either. Looks like to me he's about to sink his fangs in the poor Lloyd. Remember, it was you who bothered to call us out here to share your grand theory. Isn't it only natural to see this case through? Dude, he's so cool. 3 days passed since then. The confrontation between the rival gangs died down, fortunately. The downtown district was enveloped in an atmosphere so tranquil it bordered the eerie. Then... Ooh, this music's so fucking good. Holy. It's way too quiet out here. Went through all that effort, and those dumbasses still haven't torn each other apart? Don't you worry. Those guys are doused in gasoline at this point. One small spark and everything would be up in flames. Those morons don't even know what hit them. All we gotta do is find another underling or two and beat the crap out of them. Blue or red, it don't matter. As soon as you see one, kick his ass. And for your own sake, you better not get caught. There's a slingshot for the Saber Viper, and just bash one of those Testament guys from behind. Got it. Let the hump begin, boys. So we were correct. Let's beat the shit out of those guys. Or. William Afton, Freddy Fazbear. Oh my god, Freddy Fazbear. One tiny blue bunny down. What a dumbass. Fell right into our trap. We don't got time to waste. Rough him up, boys. Be sure you don't kill him. This is just business. No hard feelings, okay? Think again! I knew it was Lloyd. What? What the hell? Man, I'm honestly a little shocked. Didn't really think you'd fall into our trap so easily. Who the hell is this guy? To tell you the truth, I'd be fine with cuffing you and taking you down to the precinct already. But I'm not sure the force will find just this one sting operation sufficient evidence to hold you, so I'll have to let you go this time. Oh crap! Don't tell me this guy's with... He's a cop? Not to worry, boys. He's just a special helper. Dude, are you serious? How the hell did they fall for this? Lloyd's prediction was impeccable. Are you alright, Lloyd? Yeah, I'm fine. Putting that shock absorbing pad under my hood was definitely a good call, though. Damn it. They were onto us since when? Well then, gentlemen, that raises the question. What will be your next move? Surrender peacefully now, and I may be merciful towards your misdeeds. Or, if you prefer, we can do the hunting this time. That may prove entertaining. Damn. Quick, split up! Hey, hold on! Two of you, come with me. Was he? Hey, hold on a sec. Crap. What should we do, Lloyd? Come with me, Ellie. Randy, Tio, I'll leave the other group to you. Understood. You got it. Hell yeah! Let's chase him down, bro! Let's get him! Damn it, I can't believe those little brats from the police are involved. I'll need to contact headquarters and request backup. Hold on. If the boss finds out we screwed up Hill... Damn. Fine, we should at least... Where do you punk asses think you're going? Oh, we got the whole squad. What? When did they get here? Checkmate. Yeah, that wasn't easy enough. The ball's in Lloyd and Ellie's court now. Damn, those morons. Don't get much choice now. We have to go from the back. Yo, they leapt so far! A valiant effort, but no dice. Where did you come from? Jump for it! You've got nowhere else to run now. That was quite the wild goose chase, wasn't it? Ugh. Sorry to disappoint, but our fun little game of cops and robbers has come to an end. Surely you've realized your best option is to surrender, no? Look at you cocky little brats. You think you're so damn smart? We're about to show you what happens when you force professionals to get serious. Better hope you live to regret it. Seems like they want to fight after all. Well, I, for one, am happy to oblige. I can continue to count on your support. Fight right, Lloyd. Funnily enough, I almost said the same thing. Let's do this. They're coming! Yo! Wazzy's in the fight! Let's go. Yeah, let's just, Oh, they have health. Oh, they have do AoE damage. Okay. Not the greatest thing in the world. Stun break. This can impede and faint. Oh, we got the faint for 5 turns. Nice. Oh, he's so cool. Okay, let's see. Ice Collage, Firebolt, Sparkle, Soul Blur. His Theory is Innocent Arc. Chrono down. And we can do this. For Crossy, it's Phantom Rush, reduces speed by 50%, and Broad Axe. Deadly Heaven releases. Okay. Let's go ahead and buff. I go for another 20% chance that I just hit all of them. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, speed has been reduced. Oh, ow. I mean, honestly, I should just do this right here now. Okay. Healed up. Let's just beat the shit out of this guy. Let's beat his ass in the quick retreats. It looks like Wazzy has more in the, Oh, it's a crit. Damn, that's a lot of damage. That guy's out. Nice. But it looks like Wazzy has more in the department of, hitting things. Or, doing magic damage. Oh, owie. Alright. Let's go ahead and move since he has AoE just somewhere over here. Lloyd, we can go for another stun break, see if we can get that fate. Nope, that's okay. I'm gonna do the same thing. Kill him? Nice. He's level 8? Bruh. Nice, that was a pretty easy fight. I think I got really lucky though with a 20% chance to faint one of them. Because they both were doing pretty strong AoE damage. But... you damned kids. Ugh. I knew they weren't going to be pushovers, but that was tough. One appeared to be using a military-grade firearm, too. The newest model manufactured in Arabonia, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure that's just one of the many kinds of weapons their group smuggles. By the way, Lloyd, I must say, you played your part as bait to perfection. The dramatic confrontation and fall, it looked so real, it had me on the edge of my seat. Well, your plan didn't give much of a choice, did it? I wasn't about to let anybody else put themselves in harm's way. And so you volunteered to take the role of bait yourself. I was worried sick, you know. Sorry, Ellie. That soft-hearted nature of yours is sure to cause problems in the future. Although, I don't necessarily find that part of you to be a turnoff. Huh? Dude, is Wazzy about to, like, invite me to some, like, late-night wrestling? Like, hey, come on, man. Anyway, I was able to exact my revenge, and it was all thanks to your help. Your cooperation has been much appreciated. Nice. You cocky little... Where do you get off acting like you've won? Now you've done it, you sons of bitches. From this day on, you've made an enemy of Ravach. You damn rookies will rue this day. All the Diet members are on our payroll. Don't think you'll be able to get away scot-free. Is that what you think? What? Looks like you haven't taken your lesson to heart yet. New plan. I'm gonna hang you dumbasses upside down like a bunch of punching bags and beat the absolute piss out of you. Please. Wait, Wald, that's going to... Not to worry. You can leave the rest to us. Well, try not to get too carried away, okay? These guys are professionals, after all. They could bite back even stronger next time if you mess with them too much. Ugh. Whatever. Ugh. How about this, boys? Why don't we keep this friendly little spat to ourselves? I doubt pros like yourself would want your bosses to find out you got your asses handed to you by a bunch of brats like us. Such a pathetic report wouldn't go over well now, would it? Get bent, asshole. You'd be too hard under if we were taking you seriously. My, I'm no lawyer, but if you ask me, it's probably your best interest to bow out now. I knew it! What's up, Grace? Grace! What are you doing here? I've been keeping my eyes peeled for my favorite new rookies the past few days. And much to my expectations, what an absolute feast of information you've given me. Oh boy, I'm dying to write up a riveting tale in my next article about this unlikely operation. Why, you're some bitch from the local rag. You think you can take Ravach on, huh? Well, circumstances are more complicated than I care for, so I won't reveal your names. However, if you bad boys are caught pulling another stunt like this, I can't make any promises. Ugh. Fine, whatever, we'll be going now. If you don't keep your word, lady. Yeah, standard issue threat, I got it. To be fair, though, you're the ones that should be worrying about keeping your promises. Wouldn't want to be in hot water, would we? Cross the line again, and little birdie told me you might find the braces on your tails. What? The bracers? Just a little FYI, Arios was strongly considering taking over this case. Naturally, being as in demand as he was totally up to his neck in requests. He figured he'd leave it to you guys' hands this time. Is that true? He keeps tabs on us, eh? That appears to be the case. Oh, hell no! Why is this saying 0? Oh, it's just bugging. Sorry, it was... My stream looked like it was being weird. Okay, never mind. We're okay. Wait, hold on. Now we're okay. Oh, hell no. As if we ever be moronic enough to make an enemy of Arius McLean. There's no point in staying in this dump any longer. We're out of here. Oh boy, Arius McLean, the Divine Blade of Wind. I've heard my fair share about his exploits, but I didn't think the name would alone be enough to send the Mafia packing. Ah, the hell with this shit. Screw it, show's over, boys. Get your asses moving, we're leaving. Yeah! I must say, I couldn't have done it without your help. So I'm assuming this means mission accomplished for you? Yeah, I suppose so. Though I guess our original mission was only to stop that one fight between your gangs a few days ago. Anyway, you shouldn't have a reason to go with War with Wald anymore, right? What are you going on about now? What? Whether the Mafia is involved or not, it's not like our relations with the Saber Vipers are going to change overnight. We're still going to view each other as a blight on our territory, that won't change. Sure, there probably won't be another large conflict between us for a while, but our regular scuffles are bound to continue, no doubt about it. Hold on now. If you don't want our future fights to get out of hand, you're more than welcome to stop by and intervene when the time comes. Perhaps you can even join in our amicable little disputes. I welcome you with loving arms. I don't get the impression that he's joking in the slightest. Well then, I wish you sweet dreams, everyone. Let us return, Abbas. Our crusade is ended. Let's withdraw. Yes, sir! Bro, why is Wald so awesome? What an incorrigible group of men. Meh, leave him be. There's a bunch of hot-headed dudes raring for a fight. Nothing you can really do about it. For once, you might be right. More importantly, we've successfully resolved our mission. Isn't that right, Lloyd? Yeah, for sure. It just doesn't feel very satisfying for some reason. We're still not good enough. We had to rely on someone else's help to finish the job yet again. How is that? Did I nail it? What useless petty pride. There's nothing wrong with accepting a little help in times like these. How else are you going to uncover the full truth? Only once you've understood this can you truly call yourself a detective. Just like your brother. Huh? Well, I think it's time for me to head on home now. I gotta go exfoliate. You'd be surprised how much I work to keep my skin this flawless. Anyway, nighty-night. I hate that she's my type. Man, your brother was pretty famous, huh, Lloyd? Judging from what I heard, it sounds like he was an extremely talented individual. When he was on the job, there weren't a lot of people that could outrank him when it came to proactiveness and persistence. At any rate, our mission is accomplished. Let's return to the SSS building and give Chief Sergei our report. Assuming he's even back in the building. Oh, he is back in the building. Never mind. I think I get the picture. Well, this is about what I expected from you guys. If you get another case like this, I'm sure you'll be able to handle it better. Yes, sir. He's pretty hard to please. Anyway, I'm sure you caught a glimpse of it during this case. The thorny, problematic side of Crossbell. Well, yeah, it's definitely going to be a pain in the ass. Crossbell's seedy underbelly, a complicated hotbed of corruption hidden just below the surface. It's true. Let me just remind you guys that the people over at CPD headquarters are anything but incompetent. Sure, some idiots decide to trade away their dignity for bribes, but most of our detectives are pretty damn capable. They've got morals and sense of justice. However, they're often stopped by certain barriers. politicians and public officials who sold their honor to the Mafia, for example. So how about, Lloyd? You ready to turn in your badge and become a bracer? No, sir. These barriers are the reason that the Special Support Section was established, right? Oh? Protect civilians above all else. The Bracers Code is admirable, but it has its own limitations. Some problems can't be solved by that alone. Smuggling and illegal arms dealings. The sale of stolen goods and mirror laundering. Collusion between the Mafia and government officials. These are all problems that lie outside the Bracers' jurisdiction. He's got a point. So even the power of the supporting gauntlet has its limitations. However, as police officers, we have the power to right these wrongs. Countless barriers may stand in our way, but the possibility of getting over them isn't zero. He's right. We, as the SSS, can create opportunities others can't for true change in Crossbell. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it? Well, yeah, but hopefully I'm not being too optimistic. I do think that reality is not as simple as you make it out to be. However, I agree that the possibility is never zero. Take a look at this guy, would ya? A duel with the head of a delinquent group volunteering as bait to lure out the Mafia? Here I had you peg this as serious stuff, but it turns out you're just as hot-blooded as they come. I'm not really sure if hot-blooded is the right term, Randy. Still, working with all of you on that last case helped me realize this. While it's true that we're still inexperienced, as long as we stick together, no matter how high they may be, there isn't a single barrier we can't overcome. Lloyd, well, how about that? Perhaps the cheesiest speech yet. You don't have to laugh that hard, Chief. You think I have my head in the clouds, don't you? I think you're fine the way you are. Well, it's true the SSS was created under some complicated circumstances. It's your guys' job to decide where we go from here. Use this division however you see fit. Chief, I might not be able to give you much direct assistance to your missions, but if you end up pulling some crazy stunt and take off HQ, I can at least toss you a bone and cover for you guys. We appreciate it, Chief. I see you prefer a laissez-faire approach. Jeez, being understanding is one thing, but it's getting closer to carelessness, Chief. Perhaps laziness is more apt. Just one of the perks of being a no-good adult. Will the SSS remain a pale imitation of the Bracer Guild? Or will it become something new? Something that creates new possibilities for the city? I, for one, am going to kick back with a cigarette and watch the fireworks. And that was the prologue. Nice. Hey! Got an achievement called Welcome to the Forest. Seems like yet another rough month, Arius. It's fine. Wait, what's this voice sound like? It's fine. Nothing new as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, I'm here regarding my payment. No prob. Via IBC as usual, I assume. Look, seeing as I'm the one giving you all these requests, I'm sure I'm the last person to talk. But maybe you should consider reducing your workload just a teensy bit. I can only imagine how lonely poor Shizuku must be. Oops, sorry, I said I wouldn't bring this up anymore, didn't I? Oh, that reminds me. Headquarters contacted me again. They keep bugging me to get you to accept the offer. Are they seriously still at it? I've rejected their offer numerous times already. How many more will it take? Well, can you blame them? I'm sure they're just desperate to find someone to fill the gaping hole Cassius Bright left when he quit. Cassius mentioned! My goat! Didn't you two train under the same master? They're basically equals when you look at your stats at the guild, so hurry up and accept already. Well, that may be true on paper, we're completely different people. Unlike Cassius, I haven't solved any conflicts on an international scale. To be honest, even being considered his equal is far more than I deserve. Oh, don't give me any of that. We both know that isn't true. What about that case in Rimatheria? The Grand Prince himself presented you with a Medal of Honor. If you ask me, that's more than enough of a qualification. I have to disagree. I never truly resolved the issue. I may have prevented the imminent disaster, but the masterminds responsible are still out there. And I'd actually intended to refuse the medal. Gosh, Arius, you're a regular stick in the mug, you know that? Come on, accepting that promotion will drop your workload a little bit. You've done over 100 requests this month alone for ADO's sake. That can't be healthy. Well, I certainly don't feel like I bit off more than I could chew. Traveling for work isn't nearly as strenuous now, and there are more trains and flights coming in and out of the city. And besides, those 2 bracers transferring here should help reduce my workload a little bit. You mean those kitties? I suppose you're right. They may be rookies, but I see a lot of potential in them. At the very least, they'll be more than dependable than those kids in the special support section. Hello? Anyone home? Oh, just speak of the devil. Come on in, we're upstairs. On the 2nd floor? Gotcha. Thanks for having us. Ah! Oh, it's them! What? What? Huh? She's in this game! I'm so excited! I'm about to... What? What? Oh, she's back, baby! Let's fucking go! Holy smokes, and Eris here too! Yo, their portraits are weird as fuck. What's up, Joshua? What was the voice I had for them? I'm glad we managed to catch you while you're in. Yes, it's quite a lucky coincidence. It's been 3 months or so, hasn't it? I'm glad to see you're both doing well. I never imagined receiving you 2 transferring into our little branch. This is just fantastic. Now you're both here, we'll have crossbow cleanup in no time flat. We may be good, but we're not that good. We'll do our best to live up to your expectations. Oh, who are our manners? We should officially introduce ourselves. Estelle Bright, Senior Bracer. Joshua Bright, also a Senior Bracer. Officially reporting for duty as the Bracers Guild Crossbow branch. Dude, can I play as them, please? Please. Chapter 1, An Afternoon of Wolves. I'm so excited that they're here in this fucking game. If they join the party, you already know she's not leaving the party. Estelle is literally like top 1 favorite video game character of all time for me. I guess that would mean she's 19 in this game, because isn't she 16 in Sky 3? And it's been 3 years since then? The chief sir is late. I'd like to start our morning meeting soon if we can. I really don't think we can begin without him. Ugh, I would have slept in if I knew we'd be waiting around. Waking up at noon, hitting the casino, letting the good times roll till wee hours, that's the life. The life of a hopeless reprobate. Sorry I'm late, everyone. Chief Sergey, good morning, sir. Good morning. Shall we start the meeting now? No need. Just got a call from HQ. You guys been assigned a special mission today. Congrats. A special mission? I'm getting some bad vibes already. Is it similar to the previous one? Don't look at me. They didn't give me any details. You have to go to the main CPD building and find out yourself. Your client will be waiting for you there. Okay, but like... I have to go to the Bracer Guild right the fuck now. You don't understand. Police headquarters, 3rd floor. Well, here we are again for another visit with Vice Commissioner Jackass. I can only imagine what he wants to bitch at us about this time. Remember that what we were told was about a client waiting for us. I think it's safe to say he didn't call for us here to complain. I have a sinking feeling he will find a reason to scold us regardless. I know what you mean. We can't let it get to us, though. I love the song of the CPD building. It's so good. Lloyd Banning's reporting in. The special support section has arrived. Come in. Excuse us. That's not... Kanone, right? Or Amalthea? Oh, I recognize that uniform. The Crossbell Guardian Force, right? She looks... Oh, hell! My, is that how you greet a former superior officer, Randy Orlando? Care to elaborate on any hidden meanings behind that outburst of yours? Oh, no, I was just surprised to see you here. That's all. Do you know each other? Your reaction is that of a man with a guilty conscience. Oh, show some respect, you four. This here is Lieutenant Colonel Sonia Bales, Deputy Commander of the CGF. Deputy Commander of the Guardian Force? Please forgive our misbehavior. Lieutenant Colonel is one of the highest ranks in the military chain of command. She is that distinguished? Oh, you have no freaking idea. She is the CGF second in command after all. Take into account her expertise and how much pull she's got in the force, she might as well be in charge. At ease, detectives. So, you're the special support section I've heard so much about. Yes, ma'am. We were told you were looking to submit a support request for us. Is that right? You should feel honored, rookies. It's unheard of for useless greenhorns like yourself to be called upon by the Deputy Commander herself. Vice Commissioner Pierre, allow me to handle it from here. But... Understood. I'll leave it to your capable hands, ma'am. Thank you. Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Sonia Bells, Deputy Commander of the Crossbell Guardian Force. I am here to ask the Special Support Section to lend us your expertise on a particular matter. Let me begin with a brief overview of the situation. An investigation of monster attacks? That's correct, Detective. Several locations throughout Crossbell have reported similar cases of monster attacks over the past month. We'd like you for your division's cooperation in investigating this matter. Wait just a moment, please. You want us to investigate attacks that have been happening outside of Crossbell City? Do you take issue with that? No, ma'am, not at all. Ma'am, if I'm not mistaken, the CGF is already conducting its own investigation into the matter, correct? Considering that, is there even room for us to help? Yes, plenty in fact. Too many questions remain unanswered to write off these as ordinary monster attacks. As much as I hate to admit it, our investigators have hit a dead end. Therefore, I'm hoping the investigation will benefit a different point of view. A different point of view. A trained detectives to be exact. One that will differ greatly from a guardsman's. By that reasoning, however, I wouldn't specifically need the special support section. I could have, for example, gone to the renowned 1st Division for their assistance instead. Well, I would love to introduce you to them, but as you know, they are preoccupied with their duties. As you can see, a number of unforeseen circumstances have led us to seeking the aid of the SSS. Are there any objections? No, ma'am. We'll gladly accept your request and aid you in your ongoing investigation. How exactly would you like us to assist? Sergeant Major Seeker. Yes, ma'am. Here you are. Oh, thank you. Wait, huh? She seems... Is something wrong? I'm fine. My apologies. I can't feel like I've seen her somewhere before. Monster damage report. A report. It appears to be a case file from the CGF. Correct. It all contains all of our findings thus far. We prefer if you begin your investigation having only read that file. Doing so will eliminate any unwanted bias from your work. I see. In that case, we'll look through it as soon as we're done here. We leave it in your capable hands. Well, I suppose we'll have to excuse ourselves for now. We'll establish a direct line of communication with the SSS, so don't hesitate to contact us if you discover anything. Roger. My apologies for the disturbance, Vice Commissioner. No, not at all. Feel free to drop by my office anytime. Looks like you're a bit more comfortable with your current work, Randy. You know. I'd say the work here is more thrilling than staring at the border during drills all day. Good to hear. I'm glad my efforts to transfer you were worth it. Let's head out, Seeker. Roger. I'll be taking my leave. I can't believe I freaked out so hard just seeing Estelle on my screen, man. I feel so embarrassed. Oh, man, oh, man. So, she was your superior officer back in the Guardian Force, Randy. Didn't he get in trouble for hooking up with his coworkers? Sure was. She wasn't my direct boss, though. She just gave me a bunch of tips and pointers for our training and drill sessions. Don't let her gorgeous looks fool you. You cross that lady and bam! Full nightmare mode. She'll scare the piss right out of you. Knowing Randy, I can only assume his terrible work ethic set her off on multiple occasions. I could absolutely see that happening. He has a knack for getting into trouble with women. On that note, do you know the girl that was accompanying on Deputy Commander, Randy? Nah, never seen her before. I bet a pretty mirror that she's in the Tangram Gate division at the CGF. Those guys assist Deputy Commander Bales with her work. Oh, wait a sec. Don't tell me you've taken a fancy to her. Well, Lloyd, was it love at first sight? Well... What? No, it was nothing like that. I just had a strange feeling I'd met her somewhere before. Ahem! Oh, right. How much longer do you rookies plan to take up space in my precious office? Spewing this pointless drivel. Don't tell me. Is this a plot by the good-for-nothing Sergei to have you come here and humiliate me? No, sir. Definitely not. We're terribly sorry, sir. Please excuse our rudeness. Go on. Get out of here. To think that every single one of you ignored my warning. You should know full well what awaits you then. Well, hey now. Whatever, enjoy the little investigation of yours out in the wilderness. I'm sure it'll be a fun little camping trip. Why don't we transfer your entire team to the Guardian Force while we're at it? We can boot that damn Sergei out along with you. If you'll excuse us. That guy's such an asshole. Ugh. Vice Commissioner Jackass strikes again. I swear, as soon as I step in there, I see that dumb tuft of hair on his forehead, my blood pressure spikes. A pathetic attempt to stave off a receding hairline. Holy shit, that was raw. I suppose you're being disrespectful in front of him. However, that doesn't warrant his condescending, vulgar tone with us. Let's just try to forget about him for now, guys. We should head back to the SSS building and go through this report. After that, we need to decide on the direction our investigation should take. Right, Lieutenant Colonel Bales gave the impression that these weren't ordinary monster attacks. I'm curious what she meant by what she said. Too many questions remain unanswered. Alright, summary. There have been a recent string of attacks by unidentified monsters throughout Crossbell. The Guardian Force has performed an investigation in an attempt to evaluate the incidents. Witnesses at each of the 3 locations report seeing or hearing wolf-like monsters. The following 3 pages detail each case. Armorica Village. Daytime 3 weeks ago, night. 3 weeks ago, night. Entire village area damages. Crops and livestock of all families damaged to varying degrees. Damage not discovered until morning after, according to village chief. Eyewitnesses, none. All villages are asleep. Other evidence. Various canine prints were discovered inside the village. No similar prints found in areas outside the village. Number 2. St. Ursula Medical College. 1 week ago at night. Hospital premises. Damages. 1 medical resident was attacked and wounded by a trespassing pack of monsters. Found by hospital staff the morning after. Eyewitnesses. The injured residents report seeing black wolf-like monsters. Okay. Other evidence. None found near the scene of attack. Statement was vague and possibly inaccurate. 3. The Maine's Mining Village. 2 days ago at 10 p.m. Right in front of the inn. Damages. 1 miner heading home was injured by a pack of monsters. A colleague rushed to his aid. Townspeople saw wolves escaping. Other evidence. Prints discovered near scene that resembled these found in Armorica Village. The mining equipment in this town was damaged. This is now the 3rd incident. Patrols may be necessary. This is worse than I thought. So it really is happening everywhere. It seems more of these incidents haven't been reported by the media yet, though. Yeah, there's something fishy going on, no question. These are definitely not your typical monster attacks. Do we know whether or not wolf-like monsters are native to Crossbell? I'm not sure, actually. But clear paw prints were found at the scene of each incident. So I think it's safe to say creatures like this exist and are in the area. But the Guardian Force investigation still hasn't confirmed their existence, right? That's a little disconcerting. For real. These monsters must be pretty damn crafty if they're able to pull off all these attacks without being seen. I mean, shouldn't they hired some kind of hunter to track them down instead? Probably so. I'm not certain we'll be able to contribute much to this case. Lloyd, what's the matter? Did that ace detective light bulb of yours start flickering again? Not exactly. I was just thinking. I know these are monster attacks, but why don't we treat them as we were any other investigation? Well, I suppose the deputy commander did say she wanted a detective's point of view. Should we search for clues as per usual? Yeah, and if we treat this series of attacks as all part of one large case, who would be our culprit? And obviously these wolf-like monsters the report mentioned, right? Sounds like a pack of them has been moving together. True, and with that in mind, What would the profile and the motive of the culprits be? Huh? Motive? Oh, I understand now. You're saying that a motive isn't apparent from these reports. Exactly. If these monsters are intelligent as we suspect, they would typically stay away from populated areas. If the motive was hunger, the medical college would be the last place they look for food. There has to be some hidden truth that explains their seemingly irrational behavior. Logically speaking, that does make sense. I suppose we've settled on a direction for our investigation then. I think so. We'll start by visiting the affected areas and gathering information from anyone connected to the incident. By doing things our way, we'll be able to supply the CGF with some supplementary info at the very least. I agree. Every little clue and lead we can find will go towards helping the Guardian Force. That's a relief. You always think we'd be spending the day blindly hunting monsters in the mountains. So, Lloyd, where do you suggest we begin our investigation? Let's see. How about we start with Armorica Village, the first area that was attacked? Considering the Armorica report was the most detailed, maybe we'll be able to gather information clues. We'll be able to gather enough clues to start building a profile of the monsters. That sounds like a good start. Armorica Village is northeast of Crossville City, right? Yeah, we should be able to get there by taking the bus from the east exit. And needless to say, this is our first mission outside of the city. We don't know what we're heading into, so let's make sure we're well prepared. Makes sense. To be safe, we should check any new support requests that come in too. Of course. Over to book retrieval, we're running into a problem. Namely, people are checking out books and not returning them on time. I need help retrieving them. See me at the city library in the administrative district. Okay, hunting for ingredients. I'm seeking ingredients to use in a new special bread recipe. Can you guys lend me a hand? Please come visit me at Morg's, the bakery on West Street. We are recruiting people to help us implement a new service here at the IBC. If you have Sepith on hand, can we please have a moment of your time? Thanks, and this isn't... Okay. All right, let's check out some of these requests and then head out. Ba, bum, ba. It mentions Sepith on that, so I don't want to use my Sepith just yet, but... Hey Lloyd, back at it again? Ah, you're in the mood to chat on some bread. Not quite. Instead of chowing down, don't you think we have something else to attend to? You sent a request for the SSS, right? Did I? Please notify any other Oscars on the premises of our arrival. Come on, Oscar, we're on the job here. Oh yeah, I remember now. I want to see if you guys can help me gather some ingredients for a new kind of bread. Our usual supplier has been running late, so we're kind of low in stock. Ah, gotcha. Well, you certainly can't bake bread without any ingredients. You can say that again. So you guys lend me a hand? If that's all there is, you can leave it to us, Oscar. So what kind of ingredients are you looking for? Got plenty of butter and flour. Once you gather 4 pieces of fish fillet and 3 monster eggs, if you're up to the challenge. That's it. We can stash stuff around the outskirts of the city, no sweat. That's convenient. We'll try gathering them as we deal with our support requests. We'll go to the library. IBC, where is that again? Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Oh. Hi again, Uncle Miles. Ah, Lloyd, good to see you. Have you gotten to borrow more books? Actually, we're here for your request. I believe you sent a request to the SSS for help, right? You were asking for help to locate and retrieve some overdue books? By golly, you're right! I did submit a request like that, didn't I? Let's get to it, shall we? Allow me to explain the details. Yeah, of course. Splendid. Do me a huge favor. You see, several of our patrons have yet to bring back their overdue books. I'd like for you to locate and return them to me. Understood. Doesn't sound too bad to me. Sure. Do you have their addresses? Yep. That information is tied to the library cards. Give me a moment to bring it up for you. First person is Faye, who lives in Belheim Apartments on West Street. Next we have Clarice from Acacia Apartments on East Street. Last we have Raymond from the CPD headquarters in the Administrative District. Raymond, you must stop embarrassing us. Sorry, Uncle. I wasn't expecting someone from the force to lack punctuality. Don't worry about it. I was hoping that the reader was so engrossed in the content of their book they simply forgot to return it on time. I sense that your hopes are highly unlikely. There are quite a number of people out there who pay no regard to the rules. What the hell are you looking at me like that for? No reason. Anyway, our objective is clear. We'll retrieve these books for you ASAP. Great, thank you. Please return to me once you've collected all 3 books. I'm counting on you, Lloyd. Alright. Mr. Fay lives in Belheim Apartments on West Street. Let's go there first. No, that's the... Okay, yeah, this is the apartments. Excuse me, are you one of Faye's daughters by any chance? I think I remember seeing you when you were very little. I remember thinking that you and Wendy were so different from each other. I was hard to believe you're sisters. Oh yeah, I think I remember you. You're a sister's friend, right? You still remember me. Actually, I wanted to ask of your dad a quick question if he's around. Is he at work or something? Oh, he's off on a business trip. He won't be back for another 2 months. Sounds like we're out of luck then. Yeah, I'm not about to start going through his stuff without permission. Are you guys looking for something? Yes, we're here to retrieve a book that your father borrowed from the library. Do you recall him making any mention of it? Is it the one I'm reading right now? Mind if I take a look at it? And I could check and see if it is. Sure. Pansy retrieved the book and held it out for Lloyd to see. It's got a stamp from the library. It's probably the one. Ah, phooey. Seriously, Dad, I can't believe you're leaving on a business trip without returning your book. Sorry about that. Do you mind taking the book in for me? Are you sure? Didn't you say you were in the middle of reading it? I believe you can apply for an extension at the library's front desk. No, it's okay. I was just kind of looking through it. It's actually pretty boring. I mean, did you even read the title? Let's see. Train Fanatic Rex. Yep, that definitely sounds like some niche literature to me. I bet Dad borrowed it to try to get me interested in becoming a railway engineer. I'm not gonna fall for his tricks that easily. No siree. So yeah, feel free to return it for me. Sure thing. Thanks for helping us out. Nice. Alright. That's one book down. Let's see. Next one will be Acacia Apartments on East Street. We can also check the administrative district right now. Just so we can go to Raymond. How's it going, Detective Raymond? Oh, if it isn't the SSS. You guys got some business at HQ to tend to? I'll admit, you got guts playing dumb like this. As if we'd be fooled by your little acts. But we see right through you, Raymond. The real culprit here is you! What? Randy, cool with the pranks, okay? It wasn't even clever. Oh, come on, I'm a police officer, aren't I? I had to pull that line out at least once in my life, you know? What's he going on about? Sorry about that, Detective Raymond. We're here because of a request from the library. You wouldn't happen to have an overdue library book, would you? Ah, crap, now that you mention it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have one. Yeah. So, Detective Raymond, did you perhaps misplace this book of yours? No, I don't think so. Why, the uncertainty then? I'll go look for it. Managed to find it. Here you go. Woman who changed the world. Thank goodness. Really left us in suspense though, Raymond. Though I have to ask, what inspired you to check out this particular book? To my knowledge, it's a pretty extensive account of historic female figures and the incredible feats they've accomplished. Yeah, when I saw the title, I thought I was checking out a photo album with a bunch of hot chicks from across the continent. And after I cracked the thing open, I realized it was definitely not that. I kinda just left it in my drawer and forgot about it. I do not think the library is the right place to search for that kind of book. Well, we've got the book back, so all's well ends well. We appreciate your cooperation, Detective Raymond. Anytime, guys. Can I read these in my inventory? Oh my god, you can. Yo, Alicia's in here. That's super cool. 100 Days War Non-Aggression Pact. That's super cool. Next up would be over on East Streets, but we also have something to do here, right? In the IBC. This is a terrible logo, by the way. Welcome to the International Bank of Crossbell. Oh, now this is a surprise. It's been a while, hasn't it, Mr. McDowell? Uh-huh. Are you acquainted, Ellie? Hello, Lanfei. Indeed, it's been a while. I haven't seen you since you returned from your studies abroad. Yes, that reminds me. Would you like me to inform Miss Cross of your arrival? She's currently overseeing Miss Helem's operations, but I hope she's rushed back if I notified her that you were here. I'm glad to hear that Belle's still keeping herself busy. That's okay, though. I'm not here to discuss anything important with her today. I'll visit her another day when I have the chance. Is that so? I'll send her your regards then. Damn, Mademoiselle Ellie's got a connection to IBC? Yeah, it seems they got pretty on friendly terms, too. She continues to uphold her image on the perfect noble lady. I can hear you, you know. Aren't we here to do work at the... Ugh, I can't read tonight. Oh yeah, you're right. Oops, got a bit too sidetracked. Please allow me to introduce ourselves. We're members of the CPD's Special Support Section. I believe we received a request from the IBC for help. Oh, is that what this is all about? My apologies. I'll explain the details for you immediately. Great, thank you. You may have read about it in the finance section of the paper already, but the IBC will soon be rolling out a new service to exchange Sepith. Essentially, our service will allow patrons to exchange Sepith at a higher rate than the average market value. So you're offering the cough up more dough than your everyday shop. Man, talk about deluxe treatment. The service purpose is to amass a large reservoir of Sepith due to the scarcity of natural septium. The IBC is unparalleled when it comes to designing simple yet effective initiatives. You flatter us. However, to counteract theft and Sepith counterfeiting, we've limited the service to IBC members for the time being. Our main goal right now is to make it so that we can store the Sepith in our terminals. We'd like you to help us beta test this feature, hence the request. Sounds good. What exactly do we need to do? First things first, please take this card with you. You need to present the card to me here in order to perform an exchange. Additionally, for this beta test, we'll need you to exchange a specific amount of Sepith. 30 of each type of Sepith should be sufficient. 30 of each type. Got it. Sounds cool. Let's give it a spin. Oh, by the way, there's no requirement for us to deposit them all at the same time. We can turn it little by little, and we take a break from our other requests. Oh my god, I'm missing one time Sepith. Worst day of my fucking life, by the way. Literally one. That's unlucky. Well, I'll come back here once I actually have, well, I got a shit ton of money for that. Well, I'll come back here. What the? Well then, everything seems to be running smoothly. Thanks again. You've been a great help, Chief. This kind of algorithm is especially challenging. Is that... who? I have not seen you in some time, Chief. That voice. Oh, well, if it isn't Tio. How are you doing these days? Chief, this man is your boss? That is correct. He is my direct boss and the chief of the Orbital Staff Development Division. He specializes in orbital computer networking and acts as the head of the Epstein Foundation's Crossbell branch. I suppose you call him my supervisor. Everything appears to be running smoothly in that new division of the CPD, right? Thank you, Charizardus Rex, for the follow. I appreciate it so much. Welcome, welcome. I'm quite relieved to see you're doing well. But why don't you ever come by to deliver reports, Theo? I'm quite worried about you. Is that the official explanation behind your gracious delivery of an orbital staff to the weapon shop for me? Hi, welcome. You know, now that I think about it, Wendy mentioned that somebody from the Foundation drops by pretty frequently. You pronounced my name correctly? I had to, like, read it for a second. I'm pretty decent at reading online names. Sometimes they trip me up, but I have, like, an 85%, like, you know, record. I feel like I'm pretty good at it. Well, you see, that's a perfectly reasonable explanation for that. I've really done it now. Tio is no doubt angry with me. But how can she expect me to leave a child like her to her own devices in a city like this? Your behavior is suspicious, Chief. What could you possibly mean? Please refrain from secretly leaving new equipment for me at different locations. I'm not trying to participate in scavenger hunt. I see your point, Tio, and I'm terribly sorry for all this, truly. Please do not be upset with me. But yeah, hi, we play RPGs here, and, I'm playing Trails from Zero, which is part of the Legend of Heroes series. Technically, it's the 4th game. Like, 30 minutes ago, I was screaming about a returning character. It is precisely your behavior at times like these that upset me, Chief. You're right, I understand. Aren't you being too harsh, Theo? I am unable to help it. I am irritated beyond comprehension. Oh, we love Theo. It feels like there's an infinite number of JRPGs with like 10 entries I've never heard of. Hey, I had not heard of this series until like 6 months ago when someone in my chat was just like, hey, you should try out this series. And then 180 hours later, I was like, damn, those are the best video games I've ever played in my entire life. Are they here? Is she here? Is she here? I will go upstairs right now. Where? They're not here? What was it originally on? I think... the original game was on the PlayStation? Let's look up Trails in the Sky. It was on... Is this PlayStation 3? Yeah, PlayStation 3. Oh, was the original, was the first game. Unless I'm mistaken. It was 2004. Trails from Zero came out in 2010. For the... Really? PlayStation 4 was out in 2010? Oh my god, am I tripping? No, you're lying to me. PlayStation Vita. And PlayStation Portable. When was the... I might be trolling. Okay, it was 2013. That's still like, what the fuck? I'm still like, okay. I guess I should have looked up original console, right? I should have looked up, okay, Trails from Zero original console. Okay, it was on the PlayStation Portable. That was it when it originally, and Sky was also PS Portable. Damn, these games look really good about Portable. I'm tripping, but you're flipping adorable. Aw, damn. Xbox One and PS4 are hella old now. That feels so weird. They're not here! For context, the main characters of the first games just, like, showed up in this area. They're still the systems of when I think current gen. I know, right? I'm like, I own a PS4 and I still use it occasionally. Where's my... let's see. Miss Clarice lives in the Acacia Apartments on East Street. See? Excuse me, Mrs. Seeker. Do you have a moment? Oh, yes. How may I help you? We're here because of a support request we received from the city's library. Are you borrowing any books in the library that you may have to return? I haven't cared about any Sony and Microsoft consoles since that gen. Yeah, same. I did not buy the new Xbox or PlayStation 5. I mean, like, the only thing I would play on the newest Xbox is Sonic Unleashed. I'm not paying, like, a few $100s just for Sonic Unleashed. Even though that's, like, my favorite Sonic game. Oh, I am. I completely forgot about it. Oh dear, I'm afraid this book is long overdue by now, isn't it? It appears she has a mere lapse in memory. I suppose I'm becoming more forgetful with age. I'm sure Noelle wouldn't let me hear the end of this if she found out. Anyway, please wait here for a moment while I get it for you. Ba, ba, ba. Mark and the Witch, Part 1. Oh, this book? What's up, Mademoiselle Ellie? You've read this before? Yes, actually. It's one of the most popular fairy tales at the library. Whenever my neighbor, Serena, goes to work, she always asks if I can watch after her little brother, Agut. So I thought it might be a fun idea to read books together, which led me to this one. I'm glad he was so taken in by it. Oh, really? I kind of want to read it now, too. Well, thank you very much for your cooperation, ma'am. Oh, not at all. The pleasure was mine. Believe me. I'll make sure to return my books on time from now on. I still can't believe I'm 1 septium off from being able to... Oh my... Ridiculous. Okay, where's the library? Oh, you're back. Were you able to collect all the overdue books already? Sure did. Here you are. Train Fanatic Rex, Return Mark of the Witch Part 1, Return Woman Who Changed the World. Looks like you managed to collect all 3 of them in one piece. Thanks again. I'm glad I have a group of reliable folks like you to count on. We're quite happy to hear that. I believe this completes your request. It sure does, Theo. Thank you so much. I might have to reach out to you guys again in the future. Anytime. We're always happy to help. I think this is one of the few RPGs where I'm like, I usually do as many side quests as I can, but I love doing side quests and trails. It feels so rewarding because like those people, the people we help, like they show up again later, like definitely, and you can talk to all of them. Like this NPC right here, they actually sell ice cream. Like they actually sell the things, like there are legitimate shops everywhere. True gamers do all the side quests. I do side quests like regardless most of the time, but like I feel like rarely do RPGs reward you as well as these games do. I guess I could just go to the city outskirts. And then like fight real quick. Or I guess we can come back and do it. It doesn't really matter. We don't have to dilly-dally for no reason. Oh, shoot! No, come back! No, come back! No, don't make me walk on foot! No, we missed the fucking school bus! Oh my god. We just barely missed it. Damn, if that ain't our luck. You got any ideas when the next one's coming? I think it shouldn't be too long of a wait. According to the schedule here, the next bus will depart in approximately 2 hours. 2 hours? Seems like you're a little light off the mark there, Lloyd. Well, that's just great. I was hoping we could make it to the hospital later today, too, but so much for that. Guess we could start our investigation somewhere else for the day, but honestly, I'd rather not. Neither would I. We've only just decided on how to proceed, too. Given the circumstances, could we not simply walk to Armorica Village? Huh? Tio? Whoa there, you can't be serious. Judging by the distance shown on the map, I would estimate it would take approximately 1.5 hours to walk there. Conversely, sitting and waiting for the next bus will see us there in 2.5 hours. As such, would it not be more efficient for us to walk to Armorica? When you spell it out like that, it certainly does make sense. I've actually heard stories of how beautiful the countryside along the road can be. Perhaps it's more enjoyable if we think of it as a fun little hiking trip, huh? Dude, these gals seriously trying to convince themselves this will be a fun little stroll? It's painfully obvious they've never trekked the highway by foot. What are you two whispering about? Oh, nothing really. You know monsters tend to roam around the highways. Are you two okay with that? I hadn't really thought of that. We've ventured into the geofront, though, so I think we'll be fine if you run into a few monsters here and there. Additionally, I still need to accumulate more combat data for my orbital staff. I would actually prefer some additional combat experience. Alright, you've convinced me. Let's walk, then. Right, we should get going. I'm actually looking forward to this little now. Had I known this would happen, I would have prepped us a lunch. We could have a cute countryside picnic on the way. That is true. We should arrive at the village by noon, however. Perhaps we can have lunch there once we arrive. Hey, Randy, is it up to us to protect them if we're now on the way? Don't worry, I got this, man. Additional combat experience. Make the time for waiting the bus shorter. Okay. Sure, wait, I love this music! Oh my god! What's the button? I love this music! Oh my god, they give a lot of experience. Tira Bomb. Oh, that's more healing. It's better than a Tira Bomb. I mean, we can see that. What the? There's something on the ground. We got 10 Earth Septa. There's literally not a reason. There's not a reason to not play as Ellie in these combat sections. Like literally. She just has a ranged stun weapon. It's so good. Can I? Bum, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. I wanna get the whole map. That's whatever. There's monsters everywhere. I'm down though. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I just ran away. Never mind. Wow. Easy fights. I'm playing on hard mode, by the way. Getting the ambushing is so much more rewarding in this game than it was in Sky. It's making it so I can kind of just mash through this shit. And then get like a good amount of experience points. Okay, Ellie learned Holy Bullets. Okay. Holy Bullets, recovery. Oh, it heals in an area. Recovers allies' HP and CP in the area with a holy shot. That's actually, that's so good. That's very solid. Level up for Tio and Randy. They didn't learn anything. Because it's so easy, I'm just gonna like fight everything I see here. Switch to water. I assume we'll be able to... Uh-oh. I gotta, like, get my, What am I talking about, man? Still 2000. Okay. Maybe I should pay more attention to, Is there really not like a button that makes me so I can move the camera around? Turn around! Thank you. My goodness gracious! Aw, man. It goes so far. The range is so stupid. Ba, ba, ba. Yosha! I missed. Why did I miss? Oh, I can't hit both of them. Yeah, they have like a high chance of poison, which sucks, but poison actually does like a decent amount to them. Wait, Tio doesn't have any MP! Uh-oh. Maybe I should have bought some, fucking, what are they called? What are the EP restoratives called? EP charges. No, for being like somewhat easy monsters, they like surprisingly are giving a lot of experience points. Somewhat surprising. What's happening over here? It's a party over here. Hello, Lunar Brixen. How are you, sweetheart? Welcome. I hope you're doing well. I'm shooting these guys because I'm a girl with gun. Epic. Level up for Lloyd. Oh. I mean, I could just like analyze. I'm doing pretty well, but I feel like I'm not girly enough today. You're always girly. But I get it. Dead dysphoria is a bitch. So I definitely feel you there. Okay, they're immune to wind, so don't hit it with wind. Level up for Ellie. Nice. I was feeling pretty dysphoric a few weeks ago, like a week ago, but I'm back in action. I'm back ready to be beautiful and shit. Okay, I'm glad that I can open the map like this and actually move it around. That wasn't a thing I could do in Sky. Blam. Okay. It's just one guy. Get him. Get him! Awesome. Level up for Randy and Tio. Tio learned Beam Zanber. I don't know what that is or what that means, but this seems pretty cool. Doing this also, like, fighting gives me Sepith. And that's why we do it a lot, is because we want the Sepith so we can be as strong as possible. Okay, well, this isn't ideal, but they have like AoE and shit. And I'm missing a lot. Okay, Beam Zanber. Slice through is a beam extending a normal staff. Sure. Oh, that was a cool ass animation. I'm pretty sure Lunar is not bio on Discord. I don't remember if Lunar is in the Discord. I can't like remember at the top of my head who's in there and who's not. Because I only check when people type in there. I see him everywhere. Yeah. I mean, it's a good name. I am a Discord. I like thought so, I just couldn't remember at the top of my head. We got a lot of Sepith. Cool. Yeah, you guys do like to remind me that I'm cute. Even though you're wrong. You're wrong. Speaking of cute, I got some new earrings. I got some sword earrings. They're a lot bigger than I was expecting. They're like a solid 1.5 inches long. Which, like, kinda huge, I'm not gonna lie. Which is pretty cool. You're wrong, but speaking of which, I got cute things. Okay. Listen here, bucko. No, you should get earrings. Earrings are awesome. Yo, this bug creature is slow as fuck. I got steel wrists. Prevents faints. Oh, I should give that to Tio. Alright, well, it's just one guy. And watch this faint. Oh. Epic. Okay. Looks like we hit a fork in the road. I'm pretty sure we have to head north in order to reach Amorika village. Yep, the road on the left will take us there. This is a lot tougher than I thought it'd be. Agreed. I did not anticipate how strenuous of a hike it was. These monsters roaming around the highway aren't helping either. You look like you're about to pass out. Sounds like about time we took a breather. What do you say, ladies? No, I think I'll be okay. What about you, Tio? As much as I would love to admit defeat right about now, I was the one who suggested we walk, so I must persevere. Well, as long as you're okay with it. Just remember, if you can't take much more of this, you can always ask good old Randy here for a piggyback ride. Or would you rather ride on my shoulders? Psst. Pass. I do not wish to be treated like a child. Furthermore, I doubt you would be satisfied with someone of my stature riding your back if I am not mistaken. Sure enough, I'd rather have a chick with a velo- Wait a sec, don't make me have to be some weirdo. I was just trying to be nice. Just got you hook, line, and sinker, Randy. Anyway, let's keep moving. I'd be surprised if they didn't run into more monsters, so let's take it slow and steady. Don't be afraid to let us know if you need a break, Tio. Alright? Roger. So break them if you get them on. That's fair. You just gotta not... You can always, like, have studs that you put in when you sleep. Like, I don't know if I could sleep with these sword earrings in because they are massive. Like, they're... I'll post I'll post pictures later. But, like... It's like... What the hell? That's the little guy. How can he be That's the little guy. Please, dude, big sword earrings sound hot on you. No, they're really cool. I think if I dress like goth-ish, they'll look great. They'll look great on me. Okay, so what was up with the little guy that I just murdered? Oh man. I do everything for Xenotype cute badass with big swords. Okay, chat. Obviously, like, VTuber lore aside, given my vibes, what weapon do you think I would... What, like, weapon do you think I would, sport? Like, what do you think my weapon of choice is? Whether you're correct or not, I just want to know what you guys think. Just based off my vibes. Because obviously my VTuber, my VTuber uses a sword primarily, right? But, bow staff? That's not a bad pick. I think that's fitting. Each outfit I have, like each different outfit I have, I want to have a different weapon. Hi, Bio Builder, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking about earrings right now. I got new sword earrings. They're pretty cool. I'm sure I'll wear them for a stream. Don't you worry, your pretty little heads. You can dance on the pole when you feel cute. And if it comes, you won't hurt yourself too bad. I mean this in like the most non-sexual way. I really want to learn how to pole dance. That sounds so fun. Like, I'm not wrong, right? Like, that sounds really fun. Like, pole dancing? They're so acrobatic. Like, how could I not want to do that? And the martial arts of, like, a bow staff is just nice, too. Freedom! Foot loose. Just gotta get loose. Type dancing, yeah? Yeah, I mean, it is just dancing. I don't know how to dance. I've never really danced with anyone, so I don't really know how to dance with, like, people. But, like, I can, like, groove by myself. Everyone levels up. Randy learns Salamander. He just pulls a fucking lizard out of his pocket for a move. Oh, look at that view. Look at that. I like that. That's a good view. Oh, that gate is locked. Thank you for letting me send some selfies on Discord the other day, even though it wasn't his... Oh, yeah, no worries. Post whatever you like. We don't judge here. We full-on support everything. Because everyone here is awesome. Bum, ba, 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 ba. We had Judge you with Purdy. That is true. That is true. We did do that. Okay, I missed like 4 shots. Everyone who joins my Discord is certified, attractive, and cute. Unless you were a minor, which I don't interact with you. Beyond the... Like, I don't... Okay. Look, there's cute, and then there's like, little sister cute, right? The grasshoppers. They're better than the fine sandals. You know, it's like the same thing, like, me being like, oh yeah, Estelle, my child, my daughter. Cassie's bright who? I've adopted her. Okay, these things are like literally like a fire slug, right? They're weak to water. If they're not weak to water, I'm getting scammed. Man, I can't hit. Salamander. It's a line that burns. A dragon-like wave of flames charged to incinerate enemies. I probably shouldn't use that on the fire-based enemies, but... Oh man, God, they leech? They leech? That's fucked up. Just kill it! Just kill it! Kill it dead! Awesome. Well... Alright, I want to use, Salamander. Let's see. That's cool. I think Burn is a new status ailment to this game, right? Also, I can't believe these are PSP games. Like, I thought they were, like, PlayStation games. No, they're PSP games. Which makes sense, but, like... The PSP had some bangers on it, didn't it? Like, PlayStation Portable, shout out. I keep playing games for this thing, and, like, they're just good. This Friday will be exactly 6 weeks since I got Mayorspace, so I can try on some other earrings very soon. Nice. Oh, fuck. This is gonna blow up. Got a cool necklace. I assume that prevents freeze. Man, this feels like we're going on an actual hike. This is awesome. Oh, good timing. The rest area, eh? Really? Oh, thank Adios. Oh my God, the girls are dying. Did I share a couple of earrings I made in Discord? I was doing that. I think so, yeah. How about we take a break here? I was actually talking to a friend of mine today about your earrings, because I thought it was cool. Because I have some friends who are really into Warhammer. I personally am not into Warhammer, but those will be fun to try wearing. I'm excited for you. We can even admire the view while we catch our breath. Sound good? Yes, I could definitely use a break. To be honest, that would be ideal. Sounds like a plan. I'm always game to kick back and take a load off. Ah, what a nice breeze. I finally feel like I've caught my breath. Me too. Though at this rate, I am likely to fall asleep. I know how you feel. This really is a great view of the countryside, isn't it? It almost feels as if we're taken straight out of a fairy tale. Thumbnail? For real, all the old ruins scattered around, it really adds to the vibe. I bet history buffs would have a field day here. Indeed, I believe most of them were built during the Middle Ages and have sat untouched since then. Come to think of it, I recall being told this whole area once being served as a massive battlefield. A battlefield? Here? Yes, the result of one of the many wars between Erebonia and Calvard. I've heard the ancient battlefield is nearby as well. The ancient battlefield? Sounds pretty interesting. We don't come up here too often, so you guys want to go check it out? Now, it's not really the great time given we're already behind schedule. Yeah, we'll have to leave that for another day. Randy, please do not try to rope us into your slacking. Hey, what's the matter with you guys? You're way too young to have no sense of adventure. I'd heard crossbellins never left the city, but I didn't really believe it till now. Tell me you seriously never got the itch to just get out there and spread your wings to the great outdoors? Not really. People who grew up in the city usually don't feel the need to go anywhere else. Almost everything you could ever want is right there anyway. Crossbell has always had a trade city, so far for the most part, we had access to any goods we might need. Furthermore, most international travel these days is done by airship or train. And recently, cars and orbital buses are available to take us wherever we need. Honestly, it's been quite some time since I've walked this far. Though I was not raised in Crossbell, I can certainly relate. I was living in one of the Foundation's research labs for the past few months, so it has been some time since I last walked this much. Modern conveniences really are turning us into a bunch of lazy bums, huh? You, on the other hand, Lloyd, you look like you've still got plenty of energy to spare. Well, I owe that to the Police Academy's survival and fitness training. Still, my stamina doesn't hold a candle to yours, Randy. All that training with the CGF must have really paid off. You haven't even broken a sweat yet. Probably just used the running everywhere. Oh hey, looking like it's back. That must be the bus making its return trip to the city. For a moment, I was sorely tempted to stop the driver so I could go back home. If you did that, you'd have to walk all this way for nothing. Come on, guys, we're in the final stretch now. Just a little bit more will I be at the village. I hope so. Fine. Let's get this show on the road, ladies. I believe in ya. I like this cast of characters quite a bit. They're fun. They're for sure a very fun cast. Ah, fuck it, whatever. They'll do a normal ass battle. Ow. Ba, 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 ba. %80 to burn is so good, by the way. Can I get all three of these guys? No. Well. I can get these guys. Weak to earth and fire. Yosha! I dislike that this guy is hitting me. I didn't kill that guy. They'll die eventually. I can level up from like one more fight. No, don't notice me. I got you material. I don't know what that is. Oh, this bug dies. Poor guy. Everyone leveled up. Nice. We got mutes. Chance to mute the enemy. Let's see. This would give us Icicle Edge and another character with a healing art. I think that's good to throw on. We need to get our slots up. Let's see. How are you noticing me from so far away? How am I hitting you from so far away? Bum, bum, ba-da, bum. Turn around so I can shoot you. Turn around so I can hit you. Cool. Nice. We're getting quite the few levels. We went from level 6 to level 11 already. Just on this short walk here. Plenty of stuff as well. I can go up here, grab these 2 treasure chests, and then... Oh, I can't. Never mind. I lied. I was actually a big fibber when I said I was going to go find treasure. And I'm sorry for lying blatantly to you all. Alrighty. Yeah, they're like, alright, SSS, what did you guys do today? Oh, we fought flowers in a field. What do you mean you fought flowers? We fought flowers. That's what we did. You have Thalos already? Thalos is only a 2? That's crazy. Gonna help for tonight, but cute. You're cute, and have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Wow, they really made Thalos like an actual thing. Why a Pokemon in this game though is another matter. What do you mean why is there a Pokemon in this game? I don't see no Pokemon. Sorry, Lloyd, you're gonna have the shit blown out of you. And not in the good way. Got lots of Sepith. It's totally a jump pluff. That's not a jump pluff. Oh, they actually differentiate monster chests now. Thank God. I have decided to kill everything. With my big fucking laser! Man, that's a really good art. It's a craft. Easy fight. Easy fight. Ooh, attack 2. Let's see. I'm gonna put that on Randy. This would equalize their attack stats. Yeah, let's do it. Bum 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 bum. Whoa. Having an attack 2 is pretty nice. Oh, beat the shit out of him, my god. Awesome. Alright, one more treasure chest. I didn't even realize there was a guy there. I'm gonna be real. Ba, ba, ba. I missed. Alright, everything died. Oh, except for those things, I guess. We got an EP charge. I'm gonna like do the same thing I did in Trails in the Sky, bro. I'm literally gonna hoard all of those. It's gonna be so funny. Whew. Amorica Village. We finally made it. Ellie, it's you. How are you holding up? I'm doing fine. That break really helped. I am also alive by some miracle. I must admit, though, this village is quite beautiful. Thumbnails. Thumbnails. Gotta take all the pictures. Probably gonna use this one. A rural village surrounded by fields of blooming flowers. It's absolutely breathtaking. And there's an irresistible sweet smell in the air. Is that honey? Yeah, I can smell it too. Looks like there's an apiary over there. According to the database, the honey from Amorica Village is one of the area's specialties. Due to its quality, the demand for Amorican honey is quite high, so it is exported all across Lemuria. Yeah, I believe it. I'd always seen it being sold in grocery stores and markets. Is this where it comes from? That's right. It's quite a different feeling experiencing something firsthand, rather than simply reading about it in books. Ellie, is everything okay? Oh, don't mind me. More importantly, at a glance, this village seems so tranquil. It's almost hard to believe it recently fell victim to a monster attack. I know what you mean. Looking around, all I see is carefree, happy village. Well, based on the CGF's reports, they first spoke to the village chief for details about the incident. Okay, let's do the same. If anyone here is up to date on the situation, it'll be him. Where does he live, though? I suppose we'll need to ask around. I'm here for the item shop, bro. Model orbital car. Wait, you can buy like little decorations for everyone. Speed plus 5. That's not bad. I'll buy 2 EP charges just because they're here. I have so much Sepith, oh my goodness. Huh. Alrighty. What do you have for sale? Omelet rice. Anything here that's like cures stat downs, cures confuse. I don't care about this. Okay. We can rest up. It's only 400 Mira. I got a decent amount of money I can use for this. Okay. I think I am going to end stream here. It's been about almost 2.5 hours, and that's usually how much time we spare for this tonight. Yeah, we left Crossbell City, did some more side quests, stopped a gang war. Wazzy and Wall, they're definitely not kissing behind the scenes. They definitely are. They're doing midnight wrestling. And next time we're gonna figure out what the heck is happening in Amorica Village, and we're probably gonna tap a couple other places too, like the medical college we need to go to and the mining village we need to go to. Crossbell's a very small place, but it feels like there's gonna be a lot to do here. I'm really excited to keep playing this game. I am loving this series to death. It is very quickly become one of my favorite JRPG series. Oh, I should have known this was a PSP game, because, like, based on how the save files look. All PSP games look that way. But yeah, I probably should have done some more... It's fine. I have a lot of Septium, so when we get back to Crossbell City, I will actually be able to, like, upgrade my stuff. Because our ornaments, admittedly, are not looking the greatest. We don't have that much max, EP, but it's fine. It's okay. This game is amazing. I'm having a lot of fun. So, and Estelle's back. I can't wait to watch that clip back. So yeah, thank you so much for watching the stream. I will be back. I might stream tomorrow, actually. I think I'm free tomorrow. So, I think I will stream, tomorrow night. And maybe Friday night as well. So, yeah. Have a good night, everybody. And I will see you all in the next one. Good night.